COVID, without question, put the spotlight on economic supply and demand metrics. If you didn't already know, trucking carries about 72% of the freight tonnage in the U.S. Starting in 2020, as retailers closed, stimulus checks arrived, and online shopping surged, freight demand and pricing skyrocketed. This spike in the business cycle resulted in unprecedented growth in the number of owner-operator for-hire trucking companies. But like all business cycles, things do change, and today the transportation industry is on shaky ground. Decreasing freight rates and volumes, coupled with rising fuel, operating costs, and labor shortages have dramatically impacted bottom lines. Much of the decline in freight volumes can be attributed to a slowdown in durable goods and housing, ultimately leading to a glut of carriers in the market, and correspondingly, freight rates have tumbled. According to the FreightWaves National Truckload Index, spot rates have declined by about 28% since the beginning of 22, while contract rates declined by 6% over the same period. Despite the slump in rates, however, the cost to run a company has sharply increased. The retail cost of diesel fuel has had the most shocking uptick, increasing 36% since the beginning of 2022. At the same time, trailers and trucks are getting more expensive, and operating costs hit an all-time high in 2022 of $1.86 per gallon. Supply and demand is the great equalizer, and right now some trucking executives say the biggest challenge is an oversupply of carriers. John Elliott, chair of the National Truckload Carriers Association, said he wouldn't yet call this a trucking recession, but rather a normalization of the market after COVID. Some experts predict that trucking industry conditions will remain challenging through 23, and that the rate environment will keep the market conditions at least mildly negative into 2024. If you need help understanding which business cycle you are operating in, give the professionals at O'Keefe a call.